here in Louisville, Kentucky for round 2 of the GRC Lites series.
Yeah, so it's our first time here in Louisville. Came in, landed, it was really hot and muggy. Kind of expected that. Came here, set up, got the cars all going. So I had some issues in practice, broke the gear shifter in practice, so that was kind of frustrating and kind of shortened my practice session, shortened the time I had on the track to get used to it. Qualifying, second lap of qualifying, almost same thing happened. I went over the jump and broke a piece of suspension basically in half. So that ended our qualifying session early, so we didn't get to put the speed down there either. Ended up qualifying last because we only got 2 laps of qualifying in. Started in not too great of a position for the heats, but we came back, got P2 in the first heat I did. Second heat, Travis Picoy put it into the tire wall on the dirt turn, and I was right on him and just couldn't avoid him. Hit him with the front left of my car, totally destroyed it. Limped it back in. The guys busted their butts, and Heather and everybody busted their butts to get the car back together. Got it back out for the LCQ. Limped it around a lap. That's all I needed to do to get in the final. It was complete 1 full lap, so we did that. And we got the car fully fixed. So came into the final P9. Had a good start. Made up a couple places. Ended up P6. But all in all, a good weekend. We made a lot out of what we were given, but everyone busted their butts, got us back in the final, gave us a fighting chance, and that's all I could ask for.
Going into the heat 1 on Saturday, we were sitting P2. I had Christian Brooks on the inside of me. We knew we were a little bit faster than him in racing, and so we went out there and were able to be behind him the whole entire race until I took the Joker on the last lap, and I was fortunate enough that I got to pass him in the final turn right before the finish, so that was really exciting, and it definitely put a big boost into the weekend, and I had a lot of confidence after that. So heat 2 Sunday morning, we went out in P2 again. We had Colin Braun on the inside of us, and then it was me in P2 and Alejo Fernandez on the other side of me, along with Picoy. I got a good jump on the start and was able to go into the first and second turn in the middle of both of them, and then they ran each other wide, and I was able to try and sneak it up on the inside, but unfortunately I got hit from the back and it sent me out into the dirt. I came back into the 4th turn and got hit again, which bent the steering. So it was really hard to finish the race, but I finished luckily, and I pulled out a 3rd, which is really, really good. And then going into the semi, I was P2 again, and I just had to race my race. It's all about consistency, and we were able to do that. We went out and made a good pass on Colin Braun on the first lap, and we were able to lead the whole rest of the race, which is really good. I'm really happy with how the first part of the day went. Even though we broke the car in the first heat, that's okay, because we got to come back and get max points in the semifinal. So going out to the final, I was P2. I was really confident. I knew I had the speed. I knew I could be consistent, and we went down into the first turn in 3rd, and I was 3rd the whole entire race. I was battling with them. I had some front end damage from the first lap with some contact with Cyril and Braun. We were able to keep it together and race with a bent steering wheel, which was really hard to do, but we managed to do it, and we pulled out with a 2nd because Cyril made a mistake by himself and rolled his car by hitting one of the tire barriers, which is really unfortunate for him, and it sucks to see that for him because he was racing really good, but it's just better for us, and it's really nice to come out of the 2nd round with the points lead still. So that's what we're shooting for this year, is the championship, and that's how we need to do this, is to be on the podium every single race.